Accelerate. Smart strategies that power business growth from Cultivate Communications.
Marketing's secret sauce. You know, it seems like anything successful has some sort of secret formula or proprietary technology, or in the case of food, some secret sauce behind it that makes people talk about it. And marketing's no different. Today, I'm going to talk about marketing's secret sauce, the recipe for that sauce, and how you can use it to improve your own company's marketing efforts. The main ingredient is the message, because the message is what gets someone's attention, gets them to respond or think and feel a particular way about your product or service. The message is what connects with the people. Messages that are well crafted resonate with people because they're highly relevant. So today we'll be talking about developing and improving marketing messages, the secret sauce. First, though, consider the biggest mistake many companies make. Instead of thinking about their messaging, they focus on the delivery channels like email, pay-per-click, social media, direct mail, TV, radio, magazines, whatever it is. They think first about delivering the message to the target, and the message is almost an afterthought. Hey, we're doing an email blast, and then they figure out what kind of message they're going to come up with. These marketers should be doing the exact opposite. They should think message first and then delivery channel second. I happen to believe there are two types of messages, both of which are very important. Strategic brand messaging, which influences the way people think and feel about your product or company. And then there are tactical messages, which are specific in purpose and often include a call to action. A new product introduction or a price promotion are examples of tactical messages. If your message is to invite people to a webinar or download a white paper, those are tactical messages. They have a specific purpose, and often they're very short-term, campaign-focused. We're going to spend more time talking about tactical messages in a future slideshow, but right now we'll focus on strategic messaging because it's more of a challenge to develop. Sometimes called branding, strategic messages influence the way people think and feel about your product or service. They're designed to work over the long run, establish positive perceptions, and create value for whatever you're selling. Brand messaging can also help to differentiate your product or service from your competitors. They also work towards building trust and confidence in whatever you're offering. Strategic brand messaging is often coupled with tactical messaging, so you get the immediate benefits of the tactical message, while the strategic message helps to create value over the long run. It's a combination. Remember, we're dealing with how people think and feel about a company, and a consistent strategic brand message over the long run will help make your product or service more memorable. Brand messaging helps you establish the proverbial claim to fame that companies really want and need to be successful. They want to be famous for something. Isn't that what it's all about? To become more memorable so that when people are ready to buy your product or service, they'll shop your business. Some examples of taglines and slogans that help to position a company relative to their competition include these. General Electric, imagination at work. What kind of products does GE sell? Well, they sell jet engines, locomotives, home appliances, medical equipment, financial services. The list is endless. The strategic brand message is that they are a forward-thinking company, that everyone at GE is really smart and their products are imaginative as well. Federal Express, when it absolutely positively has to be there overnight. Are they selling a delivery service, or are they really selling a guarantee? Well, they are. They're selling the guarantee, and they're also selling time compression. So they're not selling a delivery service. They're selling the ability to compress time. HBO, it's not TV, it's HBO. HBO creates a lot of distance between its form of entertainment and regular television. They're not like TV. They present lots of original movies and TV series without commercials. I don't think regular TV could have carried The Sopranos effectively. HBO is positioning itself as highly unique. Harley-Davidson, live to ride, ride to live. Harley sells freedom and lifestyle. That's what their riders want, and motorcycles are what gets them to that place inside their mind. The Harley brand makes riders think and feel more freedom. and that freedom is all inside the rider's mind. The value they create is freedom of the open road. Dairyland Electric, always rugged, always reliable. Dairyland is a B2B company that sells electric surge protection for the oil pipeline industry. They're selling the ruggedness and reliability of their product, something that is incredibly important to their buyers, who have to avoid problems in the field at all costs. It's called peace of mind, fewer worries. That's a real value to their customers. Best yet, it's true and not just a claim. They have data to back up a 30-year history of minimal, if any, failure of their products. What are you selling? What you think you're selling in your business may not be what people are really buying. You think you're selling a product or service, but people are buying what it does for them. So to develop an effective strategic brand message, you need to figure out what your customers are really buying, or at least what they really want. Here are some things you can do to develop your own strategic brand message. In fact, here's how to do it. Step number 1. Third-party interviews of your customers. Hire a third party to talk to your customers. These interviews can be brief and done on the telephone. Find out what their perceptions are about your business. Ask them what words they use to describe your product or business. The words they are using are very powerful and can tell you what your real strengths are, what you're doing right. Your customers' thoughts are more important than your own thoughts. And customers will always tell you what's important to them. Might be price, might be reliability, might be freedom. Try and identify what drives them to buy, even if it's from a competitor most of the time. Step number 2, check out your competition. You can do it on the web to see what their claim to fame is. It's the quickest and fastest way to do it. Visit their website and see what their big story is. Think in terms of defining what it is they're saying. What's their message? It might be we're the cheapest, we're reliable, we're durable, we're inventive, we're high-tech, we'll do this for you. Look for a hole. The idea is to identify what everyone else is doing and then, like football, see if there's a hole you can go through. Is there something you're doing that none of your competitors is doing? Remember, people tend to position your company in their mind in relation to your competitors. And customers like to pigeonhole companies and products. Also, if 3 competitors are all making the same claim, it's really difficult for you to make the same claim and be heard. Step number 3, talk to people inside your own organization that are client-facing. They hear what customers are saying, and they may provide insight into what customers want and what they think about the marketplace. Get their input as to your messaging and slogan. Ask them what your company is famous for. Doing a little research will help you identify the best direction to take your strategic brand message, the singular message that will help your company or product become memorable. Shorter is better than longer. When it comes to words, the human mind can only hold and remember a few words. Plus, your brand messages hold together all of your tactical message. It's almost like a glue connecting them. So there you have it, marketing's secret sauce for making your marketing efforts work harder to bring you greater success. Look for a future slideshow about choosing the right channels, how to select the best ways to distribute both strategic and tactical messages.